Good day. It's September 11th, 2024. And what am I going to call? I'm going to start calling Oceanside something. It's like a land of delusion or something, confusion. It's strange here, man. It's different here, I'm telling you. What I'm dealing with all the blonde-haired, blue-eyed people. It's like, I'll bet if I go down to San Diego, it'll be even more confusing. It's like they want to be like good people or something, but they're like trapped in like Babylon, you know? And I was explaining at a coffee shop yesterday about how the electronic devices interfere with different people at different times and whatnot. I don't know if they appreciated hearing my explanation or not. It's too bad anyway. I told it as it is. And, anyway, I've been dealing with it for a long time, knowing what's going on. And I don't even know if they know what's going on or not. Some of them do. I know that. Some of them might not. Some of them are probably even like good people, right? And what made me want to record this video is I was just watching Tab the Wounded Warrior, the tarot reader that Vision Goddess had promoted or shared about. Now, I wouldn't know about her unless Vision Goddess said something. And so I subscribed to her. I haven't really watched too many of her videos or anything. I just tuned into the live stream and I hear her talking. And I look at her page and I see the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls and what's going on there. And I can see why YouTube is censoring Tab. See, I don't know who these people are, right? I followed her because Vision Goddess shared her channel. I tune in and I'm like, I already know they've been censoring Tab. Tab is one of the people that they're not letting really have a platform. They let her have more of a platform than me. That or she's been around longer. Probably helped that Vision Goddess promoted her channel. She's got less than 100 subscribers. She makes videos every day. And she's telling the truth about what's going on. And I'm pretty sure she's got blue eyes and blonde hair. And so I look at the stuff she's promoting on her channel, and it's the blue-haired or blue-eyed, blonde-haired girls. And I'm not surprised. See, what's going on is not just like physical evolution, but it's spiritual. There's spiritual evolution. The ones that listen will evolve. The ones that don't won't. They won't evolve if they don't listen. So I mentioned last week sometime or whatever when I was down in LA, I think, that the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and green-eyed girls are going to take care of me. Yeah, I was in Long Beach when I said that, and they were all walking around me. So the story about me and them goes really deep with paranormal weirdness. And I'm not going to tell that part of the story again right now. But what I see happening is exactly what I envisioned. And while I can't really entertain too much of it because God doesn't really want me having a soft spot for them like I used to, I see it happening, the evolution. I see the difference between those that are trying to do the right thing and seeking to evolve spiritually and those that aren't. And I see how YouTube has targeted people who are actually trying to help address this problem of the blue-eyed people being unevolved. Not all of them, but a very large portion of them. They're basically trapped in the old ways because they've been programmed, and other reasons, which include non-physical beings manipulating their thoughts and emotions to make them want to think and act certain ways. This is the type of information that these sick, evil freaks that are censoring me don't want coming out. But it's too bad. It's too bad, you sick, evil reptilian freaks. You terrorize and torture your own people if they don't do what you want. It's a lie that you look out and support blue-eyed and blonde-haired people as if they're your own, because if they don't do what you want, you turn on them and you destroy their lives. Yeah, if they're addicted to porn and using meth, you probably, leave them alone. But if they're trying to actually help people, it's when you sick, evil freaks start trying to tear them apart and destroy their lives. Censor them, isolate them, terrorize them. I heard Tab talking, and she sounded like she's from the South. And she sounds like an ornery old lady that doesn't take any crap from anybody. It makes sense why you sick, evil freaks would censor her. Every single one of you can burn in hell. I'm not partial. Blonde-haired, blue eyes, brown hair, brown eyes, black hair, green eyes, none of it matters to me. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, does not matter to me. Either you're upholding righteousness and telling the truth, or you're not. Yeah, so I had a good laugh when I saw her stream right now. And, of course, my live stream chat is blocked on her channel as well. It's blocked on every channel. I'm going to have to make a new YouTube channel. I mean, there's no way I can keep doing this. They've censored me and terrorized me to the point where I can't even use this YouTube channel anymore. You sick, evil freaks. And then I looked at her page and her short videos, and I see these blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls, or green-eyed, whatever, short videos, singing and talking about spiritual stuff. And I'm just like, I can see why they're censoring Tab. I can see why they'd censor anybody who's trying to reach out to the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls. Because they're basically being held captive by these evil freaks that want to cause them to live in sin. Want to make them turn into evil people. I want God to do whatever it is that He can and will do to help them to evolve against these sick, evil freaks. The Aryan people have a right to evolve too, you stupid retards. You want to try to hold people down with your stupid, low-vibe, parasite nonsense? Trying to get people to live in sin and be evil people? You can burn in hell. God does not want that for anybody, including the blue-eyed, blonde-haired people. Stop being evil control freaks. And if you're not, spiritual, you don't understand these things, and you feel like you're behind everybody, or that you've been through too much in life to ever make it, trust me, if you give yourself the chance, God will meet you more than halfway, but you have to be honest and you have to be sincere. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no telling half-truths. You're either real or you're not. And if you're not going to be real, you're not going to get the results. It's as simple as it gets. So I recorded this video because it actually inspired me. I was listening to her and she was talking, and it was just like, yeah, I could go hang out with this lady. You know, there's not many blonde-haired, blue-eyed women that God wants me around. But I sensed it from her. I'm like, yeah, I don't think God would mind me being around her and talking to her. It's one of the few, you know. Yeah, if I went to the South, I'd have a real hard time because I've mentioned I do have somewhat of a soft spot for them, not only because of what I've been through, but because I know what they've been through. I know what has been done. I know what the sick, evil freaks that terrorize me have done to them to keep them trapped. And they don't want this truth coming out because they don't want the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and green-eyed people liberating themselves from being manipulated and controlled by these evil freaks. This is the whole point of the spiritual evolution, too, is that when you get to a certain state of consciousness, these evil freaks cannot control and manipulate you anymore. They do not want people to know this. They do not want people to evolve. They want people to stay stuck in sickness, sadness, and suffering so they can continue controlling and manipulating people. That's why they're fighting so hard against me. That's probably why they're censoring Tab as well. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but if we were promoting like Nazi ideology and like talking about like getting rid of all these other races of people, oh yeah, YouTube would probably give us platforms, you know, and then delete us. This is how sick and evil these freaks are. They don't want people to heal. They want to steal the information and control the narrative so they can try to control the outcome. That's what they are doing. I call judgment for justice and divine intervention, God. They're trying to do that to me or anybody else who's trying to actually make it on YouTube or any of these other social media platforms, given the same opportunity as everybody else. They're trying to terrorize people. Get rid of these evil freaks. They don't deserve to exist. And if it means that the whole social media platform needs to be destroyed, then so be it. Please destroy it. I'm sick and tired of it. Evil freaks. Fake chosen ones, fake tarot readers, all you stupid evil freaks. Doesn't matter what race you are. Burn in hell.